Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica and today I will be doing my Project Pan update for the month of May. And it's been like 2 months since I last filmed, or maybe no, just a month since I last filmed. And I felt like in April there was not much progress on anything because I was pretty much traveling the whole entirety of April, so I didn't have my full collection with me. I didn't have my Project Pan items with me, and I also got sick, so I wasn't really wearing makeup, so the numbers are still as if I only wear these products for a month. So I'm just gonna get started with the products. I have a lot of rollouts because I kind of wanted a refresh, a break almost, because I forgot what was in my Project Pan because it's been so long. And when I saw like my progress on some of the categories or some of the items, I was like, I think I don't want to include these in my Project Pan anymore because it's kind of boring to see. So I'll just get straight into the items that we're rolling out, starting with the first product, which is the most exciting because I've actually reached my goal on this. I was working on my Perfect Diary Piggy palette. This was like a palette I was working on most of last year. Wanted to hit pan in one of the eyeshadows because I had been working on it for so long. There's a lot of dips in it, and I used it twice in the last 2 months, and I was able to hit pan, and this is the pan right here. I specifically wanted to hit pan on this shade Innocent, and as soon as I did, I just stopped using it because I have so many other like eyeshadows that are the same color. So I actually used this 17 times before hitting pan. No, I actually used this 17 times in the last 2 months, so it took me 19 uses to hit pan, but there was already a bit of a dip. So I was like thinking that's not right. I'm sure I used it more than twice. So 19 uses total. The next product I'm going to roll out, unfortunately, or I guess the rest of them, are kind of because I feel I didn't use them, and I have a rule of rolling out products I don't use in an update because I have so many products that I could be showing love to that I just don't feel like, if I don't reach for it this month, I'm probably not going to reach for it in the next month. So that's my rule. So this one I didn't reach for, and it is NARS Dolce Vita. It still looks brand new, but I've used it 15 times already. So this is what it looks like. And I'm rolling this out because I would want to focus on my other blushes, which I will show you later. They're almost done. I don't think I need a third blush in this Project Pan, and I will probably not be rolling another blush into this Project Pan until I'm done with my other 2 blushes. The next product I actually did use, but I feel like progress on it is so slow that it's not even that like interesting to include in this Project Pan. I have my Too Faced Killer Liner Total Control 36-Hour Waterproof Eyeliner in the shade Killer Camo. I used this once in the last month. I'm sure I used it more than that because I don't think my numbers are correct. And so I have used it 8 times total. This is what it looks like. Yeah, it's just the color at the end matches the color of the product inside. I just feel like I'm making so little progress on this that it's not really worth mentioning in my Project Pans. Like, I'll use it once or twice a month, and then like it just doesn't even look like I used it. So I'm just gonna roll it out because that is not entertaining. Like, I just don't want to see like such a boring product in my Project Pan. I don't use this daily, obviously, because it is too faint to show up. I had a gray version of this that I was able to pan completely, but the gray version, or the gray color, was much more dark. The next product I'm rolling out is my Bare Minerals lip gloss in the shade Enlightenment. This was in my work bag and I kind of forgot about it, but I did say I was going to roll it out around April, May. It's more of a wintry shade, so I didn't really want to use it in the spring and summer. And I used this 3 times this month, which is probably not true. I probably used it more, for a total of 49 uses. And this is my progress on the back. So it's like right here, right now. I don't know if you can see it. Focus. Yeah, maybe I did use it 3 times, but this is what it looks like. It's starting to crack. I think I can still use this. If I can't, it doesn't really matter. By the time I find out and am going to use this again, I think the biggest indicator is color, right? Or like smell. It smells perfectly fine. I think this is still usable. It's just like cracking on the sides because there's no product on it. But I'm not going to be using that until later on this year. The next product I'm rolling out, because I didn't use it, is my Habit nail polish. I totally forgot about this. I forgot which project pan it was in because I'm already working on another project pan, and I originally said I was only planning on using this on my toes. I think I'm not used to having nail polishes in my project pans because I have another nail polish in another project pan and I struggled to remember to use it even though I know I have it. And the last item I'm rolling out, I'm actually going to be rolling in a replacement for this. This is my Hourglass Ambient Euphoric strobe light. Well, the shade is Euphoric, I think. I used this 12 times this month for a total of 50 uses, and this is what it looks like. It is too light for me. I have to constantly mix this with my other like highlighter from my face palette, and I'm wearing it today. I'm wearing most of my project pan items today. I just feel like it's like time for me to roll this out because I'm going to be too tan to use this soon. So I'm going to save this for the winter or whenever I get more pale. I did roll this into this project brand new because I wanted to get use on it, and I think I've accomplished that. So I'm going to be rolling in another item later on in this project pan to replace this. Now onto the items that are staying in this project pan. I am going to start with my NARS Deep Throat. It is still in here. I really thought that this was going to be gone by June. I used it 12 times this month for a total of 36 uses. I think it won't survive the summer, especially if I'm wearing makeup a lot more often, which after like being away from my makeup and getting sick, I have found joy in wearing makeup again. And so I think I can finish it. It is smaller than in the last month. It is definitely more flat as well, but I just don't know how fast this will go because, you know, with repressing, I'm about to lose another piece of this compact. NARS packaging is notorious for breaking, but I'm not sure when this will be done. It's not done now. Maybe August, like August latest. That's what I'm hoping for. And another blush that is on its last legs, I did mention this, like hint at this earlier, is from my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Sculpture palette. I've been using this and my NARS blush together because my NARS blush is more pink and this is more purple mauve-y, and they have different finishes. And this is the last powder that's left in my compact. I used this 12 times in the past month for a total of 49 uses, and this is what it looks like now. It pretty much looks the same. I can't even tell if there's still product in this lower corner right here, but I know there's a lot up here, so I think the NARS blush will go before this one does. And I'll be so excited when both are out of my collection because then I will have 2 less blushes and 1 less bulky packaging. Although I will say, I really like Hourglass's blushes, so I'm not in like a huge rush to finish this. Like, if this could last until the end of the year, I'm sure, because it is like the progress on this has just been so inconsistent, I want to say. Like, all of a sudden last year, towards the end of last year or the beginning of this year, I started noticing significantly more progress, but before that it barely looked touched. The next product I have is my lip gloss, or my remaining lip gloss from Tower 28. It is in the shade Cashew. I used this 16 times this month for a total of 41 uses, and I marked it right before using it, and then I used it, and there's a significant difference, so I'm kind of confused. I'm sure it's still the product is dripping down, but this is how much I have left. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm about halfway. And the marking on the back, come on, focus. is right here, but the product is right here. So it's like almost a centimeter above where it is. I'm sure once it settles it'll be closer to the line I marked, but I have definitely used this a lot. I'm sure I'll finish it by the end of the year. I really like that lip gloss. I put it on in the morning, or actually usually I don't wear the same lip gloss to work. Like if I'm going into the office, I have a work lip gloss that I keep in my bag or I keep at my desk. And then I have a home lip gloss, which is what I wear like on the days I'm not going into the office. So I'm not sure if I should continue to make this my work lip gloss, because sometimes I forget to reapply, but sometimes I do remember to reapply. I think the problem is that I need to keep a mirror there, or I could just use my phone as a mirror. But yeah, I don't know if I want to make this my work lip gloss or like a clear gloss. And the last product that I rolled in the last update was my Too Faced Hot Cocoa Bronzer. My goal was to hit pan on this, and I used it 9 times for a total of 9 uses. And I mean, this dip has been there, but I think this is the best way to show it. It's in the lighter bronze part. I don't know how close I am, but I've been using this bronzer since I got back from vacation and before I went on vacation. I can still see it showing up on me, so I'm going to continue to use it. Hopefully I'll hit pan on it soon, because I've been working on this since last year. Or I was working on it last year, and then this year I'm just continuing to work on it because I want to hit pan. So hoping for a pan soon, because I think soon I won't be able to use this product because I do get tan very quickly. So hopefully I can hit pan before that happens. And the last product I have is actually going to be replacing my Hourglass Strobe Light powder, and it is the NARS Summer Solstice Cheek Duo highlighting powder and bronzing powder. I think the bronzer is Laguna. The highlighter, I'm not sure what it's called, but I'm only rolling in the highlighter, so it's like a 2-in-1, and the print is still in it. I've only really used the bronzer side. I haven't really used the highlighter side, but I think I'm going to roll in just the highlighter. If I happen to use the bronzer, that's cool too, but I'm not going to be tallying it or counting it in my project pan. And what is my goal? Obviously I would like to hit pan on it, but I think for now, I think it's more to track my usage on it. So we'll see. So that's everything for this video. Thanks for watching. I know it wasn't as amazing as the last update, but hey, you gotta have some not so great updates in between the great updates. But I'm hoping that this refresh will help me get back into like the panning mentality, because I was feeling a little bit burnt out until I had this like month-long break. So I'm glad to be back and making videos again. Also, there will not be a makeup rehab video for this month because, or like a low buy update. I didn't break it, don't worry, I'm still on it. It just feels like I want to take time to figure out if I still want to continue it, because I don't know how to say it. It just feels almost like bragging when the intent is not to brag. So I think I will be cutting out that portion if I do continue to do my makeup low buy updates, that I will be cutting out the portion of what I spend on. It'll be more like empties and like quick reviews of my empties, or like thoughts of my no buy, because there's definitely things I want to purchase, but yeah, or just changing the video completely. I've been wanting to do like cooking vlogs like once a month, or like just like day in my life type of video, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm still thinking about it. But that's everything. Thanks for watching and listening to me ramble at the very end, and I'll see you in a month. Bye!